G'day guys, how's it going? It is JarradHD here. Welcome to the 20th episode in the third and final season for the FIFA 17 Chelsea Career Mode series. Only a few more episodes remaining in this Career Mode series. It's sad to see it wrapping up, but I'm also very excited to begin the next Career Mode series. I will let you guys know that I have officially decided on who I will be doing for my next Career Mode series. Not gonna tell you right now, but the wheels are turning. I'm making graphics for it. I'm getting it all in order. So, well, I might provide a little bit more news about that in the future. I'm actually trying to drop some subtle hints over Twitter at the moment, so make sure that you go and follow me on Twitter if you are not already. But anyways, we have so much still to do in the Chelsea Career Mode series. This episode right now is probably the biggest one in the entire series. By the end of it, we could be top of the Premier League table, into the semi, we'll basically have one foot in the door of the Champions League semi-finals, because we are playing Manchester City, who are coming first in the Premier League, 1 point ahead of us with a game in hand. We have Barcelona in the quarterfinals of the Champions League and Arsenal in the Premier League. So I'm pretty excited to get into it. But before we do that, if you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to leave a like on the video. Also, make sure that you hit that subscribe button down below if you are new around here. But let's get into your press conference questions. So as per normal fellas, if you want to have a chance of getting your question answered in the next episode, don't forget to leave a comment down below. Sean Phillips says Crespo, the old legend at Chelsea, has said that after loads of 1-0 victories, he would like to coach with Didier Drogba to build confidence and good form into the strikers. Would you let him coach as well? I would be more than willing to have Crespo come back to the club and work with Didier Drogba. If you guys are new to the series, I did hire Drogba, I think last season or season 1, to help with our strikers, and it's been a bit of a rocky road. He has developed Griezmann and Dybala into world-class strikers, but we are lacking in certain finishing moments. So if I bring in Crespo, I am hoping that he can help, and I'm happy to have him in there. Archie Wilson says, make a far out counter. Okay, I guess I'll do that. I guess now that I've said far out once, or now twice, I'll have to add that down in the corner. RG Gaming says, who has improved the most for you? You know, I would say that it's between two of our defensive players, Andres Christensen and Serge Aurier. I signed Aurier in season 1, and when I did sign him, I did not really enjoy him for the first season. He was pretty unreliable, got out-headed a lot, caught out of position, and was all around a pretty poor player. But these past 2 seasons, especially this third season, he has picked his act up a lot. Of course my lights go out, but Aurier has really picked up his act, and he's turned into a very reliable player, and he's also added the attacking sort of role to his game. He has scored a few goals, been getting in some good positions on offense, so I'm pretty happy with Aurier. Also a player that has improved would be Andres Christensen. We got him back from loan in season 2, and he started off at about an 81 overall, I think. Right now he's at 85. And he's really developed into our first string starting 11 centre back. In my opinion, he's been better for us than Laporte. Laporte's been a little bit disappointing, but Christensen has been pretty damn good. Skulls for the win says, Jackson's form has made him one of the best young players in the world. Do you think this as well? Yes, Jackson has been decent when he has got a bit of game time for us. It's just disappointing that we have him now. I would rather have Marcus Jackson in a future career mode series that I do, where maybe I need a young goalkeeper, a long-term mid-table sort of side. If I was doing someone like Bournemouth or Hull, someone like that, I would definitely love to have Jackson there, and he'd probably end up being our starting goalkeeper. But considering we're at Chelsea, we got David De Gea and we had Courtois ahead of him, Jackson's had limited opportunities. So that will conclude today's press conference. Thank you once again for the fantastic questions. But now, let's get into the opening game of today's episode against Manchester City. A big title game race. What? Didn't speak English there. Screw that, let's just get into it. So it's a big game here. Manchester City, Pep Guardiola's men at Stamford Bridge in the Premier League. We've actually got a decent record against Man City in this save. Last time we played them, I believe it was like a 3-0 victory or something ridiculous a few episodes ago. So if we could replicate that here, that would just be fantastic. We need to replicate it here. Because looking at the Premier League table right now, with 8 games to go, they're 4 points clear now. They had a game in hand, so they've obviously played that. But if they win here, they go 7 points clear. It's going to be real difficult to catch up and overtake them. So here is our starting 11 for this huge game, and it sucks that I can't rock my full strength starting 11 as we have the quarterfinal game against Barcelona in the Champions League 4 days after this, so I've had to be tactical with the big name players that I rock. And then here is the Manchester City starting 11, so Joe Hart in between the sticks, Nathan Ake there, Kyle Walker, Ilkay Gundogan, Sterling, Aguero, Coleman on the bench, Nolito, decent side, pretty strong side actually. They go out wide here to Raheem Sterling. Yedlin's going to go to him. I thought Laporte was going to rush up too quickly, but they're just passing it around here. Silva. Good interception from Kante, but David Silva gets it back. He goes through. No, what a save from De Gea. How did Aguero get that much space? Thank God that De Gea made that save. They're on the attack here. Aguero running with the ball. I see the runner Sterling through the middle, but luckily they screw up the cross, but we screw up the clearance. Get it away. Good stuff, Christensen. No, they make the tackle again. Another good tackle. We have been so fortunate. And is that Aguero injured? No, David Silva is injured. Here we go. Can we hit them before half time? That's a great ball from Griezmann to Musonda. Come on, lads. Musonda's running through. He's going to pass it. Jamie Vardy hits it. Jamie Vardy scores on the counter-attack. His first goal in Chelsea colours. And it is a very undeserved goal. 1-0 on the stroke of half-time. Man City have been absolutely dominating us, but we hit them on the counter-attack. And that's a great way for Jamie Vardy to open his scoring account. Fernando, we're just running. Good stuff, Nainggolan. Keep pressuring. Gundogan now. Going to Wilfred Boney. Boney going through. They get the clearance. Somebody get there. Thank God for that. Here we go. Nainggolan. Through to Vardy. Vardy going to Kante. We're just passing it around here. Looking for an opening. Kante's through. Make it 2-0. Kante. Oh, he missed it. Are you kidding me? Oh, wow, look at the numbers they have. Wilfred Boney, they chip that one over. They hit it and they equalise. Honestly, our defence were all out of place. I thought they were going to go straight through the middle to Nolito, but it is a lovely ball from Wilfred Boney over to Sane. Risky shot, but Yedlin left his man so far open. Far out. Man City on the attack here. Leroy Sane going to Nolito. They shoot. Gundogan. What a save from De Gea. Fernando going to Ake. Leroy Sane, who has been absolutely amazing for Man City since he came on. He's just trying to toy with us. Laporte makes the tackle, but it goes back to him. Blocked from Christensen. We're into stoppage time now. Please, lads. Please keep it away. It goes there. They win the header. Goal line clearance from DeAndre Yedlin. Thank God for that. Jamie Vardy's going to pressure Kyle Walker now, who just clears it straight to Laporte. Keep going, Laporte. Oh, my God. They got the advantage. Please don't let them score now. Oh, perfectly intercepted. And that is full time. Not the result we were looking for, but honestly, we used our get out of jail free card. We could have made it 2-0 with Kante, but Man City really deserved to win that game. It is a replay of last season's Champions League semi-finals. Now, the last time we played Barcelona at home, they beat us on a penalty shootout to qualify for the final. We need to make history. We need to get revenge here. Once again, we are rocking our away kit because of the kit clashes. But looking at the other quarterfinals, Tottenham's in it. What the hell? Inter Milan, Juve, Napoli, a lot of Italian teams in this tournament still. You know, we've really been given a bum steer here. Freaking Real Madrid in the round of 16, Barcelona in the quarterfinals. We're going to be, if we win this tournament, if we win this leg, we deserve it so much. So here is our starting 11 for this huge game, and we're rocking a very, very strong side. Of course, we had to rotate a few players because of the fixture congestion, but this side still here is quite strong. And then looking at Barcelona's starting 11, Messi, Suarez, Neymar up front. They've got Christian Eriksen on the bench, Mesut Özil on the bench, Verratti, Busquets, Umtiti, Hugo Lloris. They're insane, just like they were last season when we played them. They are insane. Dybala, Over the top. Get the good bounce. We do. Hazard's got it now. Hazard's running through. He's going to put it in there. Back post. Ah, Jordi Alba puts it out for a corner. Hazard. Back healing that one to Baba. Here we go. Get there. Baba gets it. What the hell? The friggin' left back's running straight through. He looks to square it to Bala. That was just an absolutely wasted opportunity. I was trying to find someone to square it back to. Oh, Messi's left open. Where the hell are our defense? They're looking to get a freaking go-ahead goal just before half-time. The crucial away goal. Neymar going to Verratti. He shoots. Save from De Gea. Verratti nutmegs our defender. We've got to get back now. They play that one out wide. Aurier absolutely outpaced from Neymar. Whipped in there. Özil with a header, but it goes straight to De Gea. Here we go. Opportunity on the counter-attack. Eden Hazard running. He's got the pace advantage against PK. He hits it and he misses. Oh my god, Hazard has been poor in front of goals in this season. They're on the attack now. We overcommitted with Aurier and Neymar's running down the line. Puts that one back post. Cleared away from Baba. Messi almost got there, which was friggin' dangerous. Here we go. Michi. Out to Willian. Go on, Willian. I see Dybala. Oh, what a crucial block from Jordi Alba. Here we go. Aurier. Going to Willian. Baker. Back through to Willian. Here we go. We've been pretty decent in this second half. No amazing opportunities besides the Hazard one, but he's off the field now. Pedro, the former Barcelona man, is on. Running into our own players. Looking for an opportunity. Going to Dybala, who goes through there. Baker hits it. What a save from Hugo Lloris. Baker's going to whip this one in here. Looking to find the head of David Luiz. It goes to Dybala, who gets the header. Goal line clearance. Goal. Back to Dybala. Come on, Dybala. We see freaking Bonucci, not the player we want to see there, going through. It's Pedro in the centre. No! Far out. Well, lads, 0-0 against Barcelona in the first leg of the Champions League quarterfinals. What an intense game that was. I'm going to be haunted for the rest of the series about that Hazard miss if we freaking go out in the second leg. That was so frustrating. What a poor finish. And like I said in the last episode, Hazard has been one of our worst players this season. And just there, he freaking proves it again. On his weak foot, he misses it. Understandably, it's his weak foot, but still, big opportunity squandered. And for the third and final game in today's episode, it doesn't get any easier. Another huge game. My freaking blood pressure is going to be through the roof after this episode. We have Arsenal away at the Emirates. Goddamn, lads, they are coming third. We are second. They win here, they overtake us, and that puts another dent in our title challenge. Man City's 4 points clear now after they tied with us. So we need the points. Confirmation of what I was just talking about. They're 2 points behind us, Arsenal. We are 4 points behind Man City. Swansea very close as well. If we lose the next few games, we could be in freaking Europa League contention, not Champions League. So here is Arsene Wenger's starting 11. Roman Burki, the Borussia Dortmund keeper, I believe, is there. Mustafi, Mertesacker. Didn't see who was up front. I think Danny Welbeck was there, who always scores goals against us. Farman on the bench. And then here's our starting 11 for today's game. A pretty strong side, but the second leg against Barcelona is like 3 days. This is the Saturday, and the Barcelona game is on the Tuesday. So, once again, it was very hard finding a full-strength squad. Kante going to Pedro, who goes to Ciro Immobile. We're going back there to Kante. Passing it around, lads. Griezmann. Baker. Go into Kante. Come on, some nice build-up play, but it's a poor final pass, but Baker gets taken down, but nothing comes from it. Chamberlain on the attack here for Arsenal. It's been a pretty dull first half, not going to lie, but Kagawa gets tackled from Laporte. Now can we hit them on the counter-attack and spice things up here? We're just looking for an option. Immobile, great ball, over the top, through to Antoine Griezmann. Can he score it? What a tackle from Monreal at the last second. Going to Theo Walcott, who goes to Aaron Ramsey, who goes to Coquelin. They're passing it around here. Kagawa, what a save from De Gea. We mistimed our challenge so badly though. Corner here for Arsenal. Theo Walcott, looks like they're going to go short. They go to Kagawa. Walcott just running it sideways, passing it out there to Mertesacker. We can't clear it. Oh, Mustafi through to Welbeck. Another save from De Gea. Good stuff from Azpilicueta. Here we go. Pedro going to Azpilicueta. Can we get them in the final minutes of this game? Nicely done to pull the ball back. Immobile. Going there to Antoine Griezmann. He's cutting around. Griezmann loses it. Sisto has it though. Pione Sisto, and it gets blocked. Things have really lit up in these past few minutes. Can we steal the winner here? Emerick Laporte. Almost stoppage time. Arsenal looking to steal it. Shinji Kagawa going to Welbeck. Where they've all got all their players forward basically. They're running. How is Azpilicueta so far in the centre? Oh, here we go. Can we hit them on the counter attack? Immobile's through in stoppage time. Holding it up. Going to Griezmann. Antoine Griezmann. Going. No! Are you serious? Why would you call it full time there? Pedro is making the run through. Oh my god, the referee has just shafted us big time there. A 0-0 draw against Arsenal. Crap game in all honesty. It only livened up in the last 10 minutes, but not the result we wanted. Let's hope Man City drop points. Fellas, that is where we will conclude today's episode. Looking at the other quarterfinal results in the Champions League. PSG beat Dortmund 3-1, Spurs lost to Inter 2-0, and Napoli and Juve 2-2 draw. So, some big games there. I am so nervous traveling to the Camp Nou next episode. And speaking of the next episode, it is going to be huge. Not only do we have the quarterfinal game against Barcelona, we also have the FA Cup semi-finals against Swansea. But lads, if you did enjoy today's episode of the Chelsea Career Mode series, don't forget to leave a like on the video. Also, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below if you are new around here. Make sure you check out my social media links, my Snapchat, my Instagram, and my Twitter. All three of those linked down below as per normal. But most importantly, fellas, I hope you have a fantastic day. It has been JarradHD here. I'm out. Peace.